Hey everybody, welcome back. It's that time of the week where we sit down and we watch the latest episode of The Walking Dead, then I cut together the best of my reactions and we come on back for a little bit of a mini geek out and review afterwards. It has been a phenomenal season so far, season 9. We are up to episode 15, which means this is the penultimate, the one before the final of the season finale. And I'm hearing little rumors, not details, but that things are gonna get crazy tonight. So definitely looking forward to that. But last week's was pretty awesome with Scars. You know, a lot of people complained. Some people were complaining about it's too much, it's too graphic because she had to kill kids. I'm like, psh, I've seen far worse child violence and horror. I was actually kind of wish they hadn't pulled back on it some. The brutality is important, and that is an important element of this show. And it's not because I want to see children getting slaughtered, but I think that just makes it more effective if we actually saw it a little bit. I don't think this is a case of your imagination making it scarier. I think that's more when you don't know what's being done to them. We know they're being sliced, stabbed, decapitated here. I think it'd have been a lot more horrifying to actually see it. That said, I'm not hating on how they did it. I think it still came across very, very well, and I quite enjoyed it. And you know, the little subtlety of Daryl's knife covered in blood, all that kind of stuff. He had been killing kids too. So I thought it was pretty cool. Everybody, of course, made the easy Children of the Corn joke. No one seemed to have gotten my who can kill a child joke, which I think was a better analogy to this than Children of the Corn. Children of the Corn was easy, and that's not really what we were seeing here. That's just what the general public knows as children killer films, and there's a lot better than that, even though I love Children of the Corn. That said, I'm tangenting, and I'm looking forward to tonight. I think we're gonna start up the fair. I'm assuming, I do not know, right? Like I stopped reading the comics just before we got to the fair, so I don't know how this is gonna go down. I'm sure the TV show is gonna change up some things. So this is just my assumption. I can't be spoiling anything here because I do not know, but I'm guessing tonight we will see the fair. It'll probably end on a cliffhanger of a Whisperer attack, and then the finale is going to be one hell of an all-out Whisperer attack. And I keep hearing all these Red Wedding comparisons, and I'm thinking we haven't really seen any major characters dying this season. You know, I guess we lost Rick and Maggie kind of quietly disappeared, but no real like major character deaths outside of Jesus. So yeah, this might get pretty bad. I bet you there's another major character too, and I'm just totally blanking on it, but you know, whatever. All right, so looking forward to it. Looking forward to see if we see some Casey in the background somewhere. Maybe he traveled to the fair. We will find out, but there's nothing left to it but to HQ it. Yeah, I'm gonna play HQ, then watch Walking Dead. So, all right, anyways, let's get to it, shall we? Let's watch.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, Miles.
Happy anniversary, love.
Oh no.
Good thing we're headed to the fair.
Okay.
Let the first annual Inter-Community Reunification Fair begin!
Jim, you changed that. For reals?
F-A-I-R fair?
It's 2 minutes. Never mind.
Let the fair of new beginning begin!
My sister's out there soon.
No, she's not.
Cheers.
Oh wow, that's right. She's never.
Your hair got really long.
It did. I also know why Rick didn't trust me when I showed up at the gates of the prison. And how people didn't trust you after seeing you on the other side of the governor's firing line.
I was gonna kill you on sight when you washed up on our shore. Okay, so how do we seal it? Spit and shake? Blood oath? What?
I have just a thing.
How did you... Huh? He's magic, obviously. I may have taken a few things with me when I left.
Getting way too happy.
Presently, I've seen better arms on a spiral galaxy. You couldn't even dunk a donut, let alone.
Our son is taking a girl on a date to the movies tonight.
Everything you just said sounds completely impossible.
Hey, I know that I technically lost our bet.
There was nothing technical about it. He just lost.
I mean, I think you are you?
I am.
You guys are adorable. Okay, can we get back to the task at hand?
Enjoy the evening at the fair. You deserve it. Maybe keep your eye on Judas for me.
I'd say by the looks of it, he's got a thing for her too. We're a tight community. You know, we look out for each other. So if you're gonna be living with us, I hope you don't plan on causing any problems.
Is the scythe foreshadowing of death? Cause jeez.
Damn. You need to get me one of those.
Gonna get dark real quick.
So we split up.
Sean and I can go with Daryl. We'll track him. The rest of you go on to Hilltop.
We'll keep up our patrols around the king, just in case. Of course, this means you owe us a couple of movies when this is done.
Sure, I can work that out.
It was often 3 different ways. Doesn't make sense.
Drop them. I won't enjoy anything until you're back.
The fuck? What?
Time loop.
Oh, we're okay. Oh, wow.
Look at this baby. This baby isn't Adam. We're naming him after the first man.
Oh, I don't like it. Moving out of the school is a real asshole.
You're sure you weren't the asshole?
Well, good. Friday and Gage were telling the truth. I feel bad about shoving goat shit in their faces.
You fucking...
But I hope I'm wrong. You are.
Sadiq!
The fuck? Oh, fuck.
you seen Addie and Rodney?
Oh God, no. Oh.
Tell her I need to speak with her.
Oh.
I can't find him.
Oh. Oh. Oh, wow. Okay, so first and foremost, fuck you, AMC. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I am so sorry for anybody else watching on DVR or anything because you lost half the fucking episode because they can't get their fucking shit straight over there. Plus, I know they did that on purpose. They're totally trying to fucking scam you. Also, fuck you for putting your canceled Into the Badlands between this and The Talking Dead on a day when a lot of people really need The Talking Dead right after that kind of shit. So fuck your underhanded scumbag shithead practices. Fuck you, AMC. That being said, great episode, except for like the 3 minutes we missed. We were on a DVR, I mean, we started at like 9:15, but then, you know, it cut the fuck off, so I looked it up, I'm gonna watch it later. But when Daryl apparently sees a giant herd of zombies in a pit, I don't know, whatever scene he had with Alpha there, totally fucking missed it. So thanks for that, AMC. But that said, it's pretty great. Now there's one tiny thing I still know gonna happen from the comics, not a major spoiler, I'm not gonna say it here, but the heads on the pike, that was like the last big thing I knew about from the comics. Even though I hadn't quite read that, I just know that was like a legendary thing. And it was very, very cool to hear. It was sad to see some of the people go. Henry was shocking. Watching Daryl freak out to try and save Carol from looking at it, I mean, that was heartbreaking. And I'm really surprised it was Henry. I thought Carol might actually get hers tonight, which I don't want to happen. And I'm glad that, wow, have they awoken a mama bear. Alpha is gonna be looking at all kinds of flowers, I imagine. But that said, I'm a little underwhelmed with who was chosen to be on the pike. I mean, it sucks we lost the Highwayman. You know, Henry was definitely a shock. Tara was a shock, although I thought it was Rosita initially because it was Gabe asking, but then I figured out it was Tara, obviously, which is still really crappy and shocking. And, you know, some of those secondary players, of course, are sad to see go. But yeah, and then like the older lady, the wife of the blacksmith, that one's really heartbreaking. The fact there's still zombie heads, that's really cool, but awful. But, and Enid, of course, that was actually really sad. That one got me too. I wasn't even expecting that. But I do like kind of how they revealed it, you know, cutting back to people looking around, missing them at the fair and everything. There was one other weird cut too when we got to night and our, like, Michonne and Daryl and Carol and our new archery lady got captured, you know, and then it jumps back to them leaving. That took me a second. It took me out of it for a second. But I thought that was kind of a neat way to do it. I know a lot of people hated Henry. I actually was really digging Henry. I liked what was up with him and Lydia. So it's gonna be very interesting to see where they go from now and what's going to happen to the Lydia character. And it was kind of neat when Alpha stabbed one of her own for witnessing her moment of weakness. I'm assuming that was what that was about. And that was a little bit of anger and tension release for her. So that's kind of cool. The opening, I thought we were about to get one of those episodes like on Lost, where it's like, here's a whole episode about 2 characters you've never heard of before and you'll never hear from again. So it was nice that it was kind of only the opening, but still that was kind of cute. And I knew something bad was gonna happen, but I thought it was gonna be more shocking, like shot in the head out of the blue kind of thing. But that was kind of neat, that was Alpha's plan to infiltrate the kingdom and everything, and she's talking to Ezekiel like she knows, you know, what's up. That was all cool. I loved watching them sign their new declaration, and I mean, that just made me think about Rick would be so proud. That got me a little bit. Glad Jerry survived. No Casey sighting. But yeah, overall, really great episode. It's just, I think some of my being underwhelmed at the end a little bit, not a lot. It was still a powerful ending. but some of that is due to being taken out of the show and furious for like 2 minutes while we scrambled to try and cut over, debating about even, do I wait till like 1 in the morning and finish the show, or, you know, just go over to AMC, because what if I go into AMC and it's like the last shot, you know? So, but we went over, and I guess we missed about 2 or 3 minutes. That's apparently a really great scene with Daryl and Alpha, and I will go back and watch that. But I tell you what, as soon as the show is over, because then they made me even more mad, because they're like, man, we're not gonna show you a preview for next week until you watch part of Into the Badlands. So I was like, nope, getting off that channel. I'm not giving you any viewership. Fuck you, AMC. All right, that being said though, great episode, really loved it. What did you think? How did you feel about it? How did you feel about whose heads were on the pike? Who would you like to see that was different? Where do you think we're going from here? And winter has come, I guess, it looks like, as we're gonna get some snow. Apparently we're gonna have a winter episode on the finale. That could be kind of neat. We haven't seen that. They did that in the comics a lot, so kind of looking forward to seeing where we go from here. But let me hear your thoughts. Definitely geek out with me in the comments below. Other than that, and also just bitch at AMC. Let's all vent here, man, because fuck them. Other than that, click that thumbs up button, give me the good old thumb of encouragement, as I do love to be encouraged. Check out the Stardust app, look up TheEricButts, or use the link in the description below. And now I'm gonna go get out of here so I can eventually watch that other scene and watch some more stuff, and I'll see you all later.